towing the slab here, Kiter Montero. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Ready to go now, Jaron Duran getting ready to hit.
16, Jaron Duran.
Hey! The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging. In Roman Anthony. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and getting the start for the Red Sox, it's Sonny Gray. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things.
And it one-hops the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the 1st.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, How You Lee. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Man at second. Base hit into center field. Carpenter headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Lee coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Duran quickly gets it back in. That holds the runner at second base. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Green around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cheng to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Perez getting the start in center, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Baez fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth,
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Torres. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
batting sixth, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Late on that fastball.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and Contreras is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hey! Here comes the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 up, 1 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Abreu coming on, reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Baez.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Nope, foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that will end the inning. On down to the third inning. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. That's inside.
Inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
A little bit low. Full count now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Comes up empty.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Torres fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And next for the Red Sox, Sung-Chae Cheng.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. That one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Lee.
And a swing and a miss. This looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for three.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Green stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball three. And ball four, two aboard.
Perfect.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Story, off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Foul ball there.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Throw on to Torkelson. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Second baseman, Cedar Rafaela.
There's a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitter.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Lee whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quick. In an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the fourth, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Ball, that's out.
Hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Everything came together for him. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. Got himself two bags on a great swing of the bat.
And that's outside. Rafaela gets it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that's down, a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach. Didn't spin off it.
Oh, gets dirty. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. It's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that As we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder William Abreu.
Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Right side, Torkelson. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman Aldu Lee.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Durant gets under it. Out number 2. Here's Riley Green. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Victor Torkelson.
Whips it to Casas. That's the inning. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Jaron
Up next
Duran
for
at
the
the
Red
plate.
Sox,
You look
center fielder
at his ability to
Jaron
hit the ball
Duran.
with power and that high leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin. And that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Story sends it over to first. One pitch and one out. This one popped up. Cheng takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Dylan Dingler. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Dingler around third. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they get a run at home.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Duran, long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Still stepping in. Troy Melton gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch swinging.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Popped up. Torkelson takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Late swing, foul to the left. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, set for the last half of the 7th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Giovanni Moran.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots to second. There's one.
Got him.
And still another double play. Their fourth tonight. We're at the top of the eighth. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
For the Red Sox, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Perez should have this one. 2 away. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
That clips a corner. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. Brings it in for the third out. Back in Comerica Park. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. Zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Colton Keith looking to start something with one gone.
Nope. Outside.
Up and in. And that's ball two. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike two. In the dirt, but kept close. And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now, Zach McKinstry. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here the bottom half of the 8th inning. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. New pitcher on here, number 78.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they now lead by 9.
first pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Riley Green. Durant, long run. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.